Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing Rain versus Sock. Rain, some say he's the greatest RTS player ever, a GSL champion, an ASL champion, and he's back on ladder being active once more. This guy's truly been an inspiration for me to study as a Protoss player. And then he's going to be going up against Sack. Now, Sack, if you follow ASL, you've seen him around. Incredible Terran player, big streamer on Afrika TV. Should be an exciting game. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my YouTube, leave a comment, turn on the bell, all that stuff. And see this shirt? Tasteless Virgin Mary shirt. That's me. My girlfriend designed this. You can get that at tastelessthreads.com along with a bunch of other cool designs, Korea-related stuff, esports-related stuff, gaming, nerd culture stuff that's subtle, but if you were around somebody who was into the same stuff as you are, they would recognize it. And they need to hide this. Okay. I was about to say I need to hide the replay progress bar. In the top left, we have Rain. This can be misleading because it says Mini Maxi at the top, but that is Rain. That is his ID. It is not Mini. And in the bottom right is Zealot. So, into this game. It's going to be on the map Neo Dark Origin. If you've seen Neo Dark Origin, you felt the pain of the triple bridge entrance exits of Neo Dark Origin. Very hard to get across this. If there's lurker contains, or if the Protoss is able to just stay outside here with Dragoons and Templars. So it makes for some punishing mid-games. I'm not saying that's necessarily what's going to happen here, but it's something we definitely want to focus on. In this game, this appears to be a gateway expand. Damn, I'm good. Versus Overpool, I believe. Yes, Overlord first, then Spawning Pool. So, Overpool, you know, it's funny. This was invented a little bit later out of all the Zerg openings. And it's kind of it's like safe versus everything, basically. It's it's not going to lose. You're not going to lose to a cannon rush behind your minerals. You can have a hard time versus proxy gate, but not. It's not impossible to hold it. And it allows you to be aggressive if you want, to go into macro if you want. The gateway expand is probably the most common now PvZ opener. You may have heard in previous casts, Artosis and I talk about the fact that this build did not exist pre-StarCraft 2. I'm not sure when exactly it came about. I do have a historical StarCraft 1 blind spot for what was going on in the Brood War scene after after StarCraft 2 came out. But when we came back, when Remastered was released, we were stunned to see this was a build. The idea is that you can put pressure on, if done perfectly, punish the Zerg if they're too greedy, or if you're feeling not safe, you can run back and basically, with a Forge over here, wall in and defend. And I think one of the reasons why this was figured out so late was it was already pretty hard for Protosses to figure out fast expanding in general. But then the idea of just getting a building down here and getting a fast expand wall-in setup, like a makeshift wall, if you do decide to back up, that was a concept that was basically figured out much later on. So 3 Zealots are now out. We see the third pylon thrown down here. And we're probably going to see the Forge put over here. There are games where players will put the Forge like in the main and then wall with the Cybernetics core. That's also fine. You just got to be careful because some Zergs will get extremely aggressive. Are we going to have that this game? I see more Zerglings coming. Okay, we might actually have a pretty quick one here. So, one of the reasons why this is so hard to pull off, especially for beginners in PvZ, is that the Ling aggression can be a real problem. You're safe in that your entrance is plugged up over here, but Zerglings can get out over here and damage this side. Zerglings can get in over here and damage the Forge. And I mean, are we just... Okay, he's still making links. So, like, this is a fully committed attack. Take a look at the Zealots. Looks like one's going to go down. We don't have a cannon started just yet. Rain's control is pretty sick, though. Another Zealot pops out just in the nick of time. We need to get that cannon up here, man. That cannon is about 5 seconds late. So another Zealot's being made. Note the probe is kind of in the way of the entrance so that the Lings can't just run in. The way that you'll lose this game is if the Lings get in here and kill that cannon. By the way, the Zerg continuing to make Zerglings here. I mean, it appears this is actually an all-in. So that cannon's almost done. The, oh my god, dude, these zealots are so low. And the scouting probe's still alive. I only just now saw this. So Ray knows exactly what's happening. He knows exactly what's up. Somewhere in there, I missed it. I think Zealot missed it too, but he sent the probe in. And when you see that, then you know. Now, see, I would have made another cannon, but that's because I'm a chicken, man. I would have freaked out. Not Rain. More lings are going to come up. I mean, you got to be careful. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. They'll go for the gateway. They'll go for the entrance. They might even go for the forge over here. And when this falls... Now, there's a timing here. If you could just get a forge up in time, he doesn't. He does not get a forge to block underneath the gateway. The lings are going to continue to try to spill in. The probes are here. It is still blocked up over here at the entrance. The warping cannon is about to be destroyed. The lings actually edge in even further. Oh my god. I think Rain's dead. It's just one zealot left over. Could he possibly get a probe down here to make a gateway to wall this? And he cannot. The lings get inside the main base. Oh no. That's it, GG. Whoa. That was crazy. Okay. Let me go back. That was insane. Here, let me get to that. First of all, where was the probe? What happened here? So he just gave up on the probe. He wanted to put pressure on. Now, here's what's funny. It's like Rain played this out correctly, but he still died. So this probe just sees more lings coming out. So he just knows. Once you see more lings coming, you go, okay. Now, maybe I was actually right. I think when you see that many lings, you make the cannon. 2 cannons is so much better than when it's crazy. Now, let's slow this down. So, for those of you who have experienced this and had trouble with it, the idea... Now, let's watch Rain's minerals up here at the top. So, he's at 186. A forge is 150. When this gateway falls, it's basically impossible to make another gateway immediately, like right underneath it and block. So what a lot of players will do is they'll take a probe, like there's actually one probe here. It's underneath the gateway. And you, as this is being damaged, you make a forge right here. You could make a cybernetics core, but it costs more, so a forge just makes more sense. And a lot of times that's how you actually hold it. Is as this dies, you go, boom, another forge. And look, the Wallen's a little, the entrance to the base is a little bit bigger, but you could still hold. So let's watch this. On slow speed, he has the money, but he does not warp in the forge here, and that's going to cost him the game. Now, even here, he was kind of doing okay. Like, in this moment, I think you literally need to have, like, a probe back here, like cannon. Can't just make anything. I think you take even the workers in your main and pull them. Again, everything's, you know, everything's kind of hindsight. 2020 in hindsight. I can't fucking talk. So there you have it. We had a short but explosive game there with Rain versus Zealot. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my YouTube page, like the video, leave a comment. That really helps me out a lot. Tasteless Virgin Mary shirt. It even says tasteless. Trying to show you guys that without getting my belly button shown in that shot there. Please check that out. I think you'll like it a lot. And I don't know. I hope I get to see you in a future video. I'm going to be trying to put out a cast or some form of content every day, indefinitely here on my YouTube. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.